That's where to find more of us. Now, the second story that we have this week was very interesting and definitely caught my attention. It came in of an interview that was surfaced about a week ago that Emilia Clarke did, and various sources, Hollywood Reporter, The Direct, reported it. And she's got some fantastic quotes directly speaking about the opportunity and the possibility to return to Star Wars. Jordan, do you want to read out what the quote she has? So what did she say in response to talking about Star Wars?
I want to say yes, please do it immediately. But yeah, the Daenerys of the House Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, Queens of the Andals and the First Men, said, "I literally had pages about what her life was and what it would be afterwards, but I'm afraid I've heard nothing from Disney Plus being the case. So maybe I'll just write it and send it to them. I'll be like, hey guys, I got a few ideas." And like honestly, Emilia, if you're watching this, because why wouldn't you be? Go for it. Just send it to them. Just send it.
Right,
do it.
Right. I was like, especially for actors that have been in a bit of Star Wars and like get asked to come back. We had those bigger stars of Oscar Isaac in the sequel, and especially like Daisy Ridley be like, oh no, like if I need like to buy a country, I'll go back to Star Wars.
Yeah.
That kind of thinking. And so for someone who's been in Star Wars to be like, oh yeah, I'd like to come back, like absolutely.
They need to take advantage of these. Yeah, they should definitely be taking advantage of the folks who want to come back. Like Hayden, I know he wanted to come back so bad.
Yeah.
And here he is about to come back in the Kenobi series.
Which is so exciting. But
yeah.
But Qi'ra, her character of Qi'ra, I think was very intriguing in the like her role in the Solo movie specifically. And like kind of who she was in relation to Han, that relationship, and the end of the movie. Like it's like the whole thing of hashtag Solo 2, make Solo 2. Like because it was such a cliffhanger, and so I feel like there's so much of her character that can actually be like told about, and I think she would be really interesting to come across again. But thinking about if she hasn't been contacted by Disney yet, but it is fascinating that she's got a few ideas. But how would she come back if she was to be in a show, or what show would she fit in? Do you think, Jordan? What show would Qi'ra fit into?
What show currently existing?
Or if you had to make a show?
I mean, to be honest with you, I could see some Bad Batch action because Crimson Dawn is supposed to be running around, and she works closely with Maul. I don't know how old she would be though, because her and Han are close in age, and I think Han was like more or less a teenager when the Clone Wars was going on. I think.
Yes, I want to say Qi'ra would have been like a mid-teens kind of age.
So maybe she could do some voice work with that, and play younger Qi'ra or something. Or they can make their own show called Crimson Dawn, a Star Wars story, and Ray Park can come back as Maul in there. They pick up where they left off in Solo and are working together very closely, as he says.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I can see it maybe fitting in Bad Batch because we just went to Corellia, so it's like we're on the planet they're on. Like even Han's there, mate. Like we're so close, but not there. Yeah, we're not seeing.
Can I also just say, Dave, thank you so much for not making 50 other planets for a new Star Wars thing, because I get tired of new Star Wars content coming out and they're not going back to new planets. I hate it. Sometimes I hate it. It's
I
fine.
Agree. I absolutely agree.
It was fine for the sequels because we're discovering new planets and stuff. And I understand that there's tens and thousands of planets in the Star Wars galaxy, but go back to the ones that are already there, please.
Yeah, definitely. Because we already have so so many names and so many planets that we don't know enough about.
Yeah.
So I totally agree. Let's find out more about these planets. And Corellia was one of them. Corellia was one of them I found really interesting in the Solo story. The whole opening of the movie on the planet was just fascinating to me. So yeah, Qi'ra, Emilia Clarke back in Star Wars. She would look so good back in Star Wars. I really
I
want it to
agree.
happen. But no, it's interesting that that she could speak so openly about it. It wasn't just like I don't know. It was like she was really engaged with the question, and she was like, oh. And like, who says, "Hey, I've got a few ideas about a Star Wars," and like you're a famous
Right.
actor that can say that. Like,
I
what
know. Like,
ideas? Damn it! Now you got to tell us the ideas. You can't just say that. Oh, it's so good, so good. But yes, so much love for Qi'ra. She's fantastic. Um, do you think she was like important enough to the Solo story, like the movie itself?
yes.
Yeah. Do you think
Yes.
like because
Yes.
out of 10, would you have to, or what would you rate a Solo story?
17.
17, really?
Mhm.
Because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. So I don't like.
It's
I
okay to
don't
be
like.
wrong. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's true.
Please,
That's
Star
true.
Wars fans, please. No,
Because
I'm
yeah.
just biased because Game of Thrones, I'm a huge Daenerys Targaryen fan.
Mm,
Um, and when spoiler alert, when she burned down King's Landing, wasn't too upset
mm,
about it. um,
that's incredible.
I just love her in everything that she's in. Qi'ra
Mm.
is great, and I need her to be in more Star Wars things,
I mean, not
and
to
that's
mention
why
she's a
I think
very good
she's
actor.
important. Yeah.
Mm,
So why wouldn't you
yeah.
want that kind of power in your storytelling? You know?
Exactly. Exactly. So good. So good.